episode of The Current, and it's nice having you around. Thank you for joining me. My name is Frida Okiria, and it's so good to know that you have been following up on The Current TV show. Today is particularly very essential because in a bid to promote SMEs in Nigeria, The Current TV show had made some moves to help promote some SMEs organizations, and we'll be talking to some couple of persons around Abuja today to know what they've been doing and how it's going to affect you and how you as a Nigerian in the grassroots sector can benefit. Before we go into all that, I'll just take a brief story of some things making the headlines, some news making the headlines as at this moment. The federal government and Jonathan disagreed over the proposed South-South military operations. And Jonathan stated that this will actually terrify the civilians, innocent civilians, unquote. And he said that that was in a bid to intimidate the innocent civilians, that it wasn't necessary. It is the police duty to actually safeguard life and properties. More, we have the president who is at the UN Assembly saying, help us recover looted funds. Buhari begged UN's Assembly. That has been his number one priority, to fight corruption and recover every stolen fund. There's this particular news that got me interested in looking at it. Is a doctor goes into labor after delivering of a patient baby. Isn't that interesting as well? We have very important, the Paris Club scam. A lot of investigations have been done by the EFCC and still ongoing. The EFCC is going after Delta, Bauchi, Cross River, and Nasarawa states. That's interesting. Then we have another news. The rep panel asked banks to unfreeze patient Jonathan's account. I don't know if the rep has such powers, the House of Representatives. Nigeria has such powers to ask court to unfreeze the account of patient Jonathan. We also have the federal government okays concession of Kano Port Harcourt Airport. These are a few news making the headline as per this moment. I might not take all, but one other interesting one is that FAN and NIMET has gotten international certification. These are the few news we can take as per now. But for now, we'll just take a short break. And when we're back, I have a special guest who is going to be showing you as a Nigerian at the grassroots level, and you need support in all spheres of life. He's been helping out people in getting support, widows, youths, and people who had given up on themselves. Don't go away. I'll bring to you that interview shortly.
Sound, structured academic background, a one-time trial for university admission, then Kingsville Schools is your best bet for primary, secondary, and advanced level studies. With a track record of 100% success in senior secondary school examination in the last 7 years, excellent result in Cambridge Advanced Level Examination, as well as offering foreign university foundation programs. For inquiries on admission, contact us at plot 1450, Jai Cadastral Zone, behind Next Cash and Carry, Abuja. Visit our website www.kingsvilleschools.com.ng or call any of these numbers 080-516-54944. Kingsville Schools, building tomorrow's leader today.
If you're just joining us, this is The Current TV show, and I told you I was out there to get people, SMEs, who had contributed into the lives of people. We're supposed to take an interview, but we'll take that shortly. But before then, I went to talk to the director of Kingsville School. Kingsville School has been doing wonderfully well. It's a school that the last results had distinctions. 33 students out of 48 got distinctions in all their courses. I think that's one of the outstanding results I've ever seen from the school. I'll be talking to him shortly. And more importantly, if you want to be part of this big project, which we are on to, empowering SMEs, there's a call center on the screen. You could start calling in so you could participate in what we're doing. Don't go away. I'll come to you with that interview shortly. I'm at the Kingsville College with the director of Kingsville College, who will be telling us about the agenda and achievement of Kingsville.
Thank you.
Let's start with the last 7 years, I suppose. What has been the
Kingsville has recorded a tremendous success in the last 7 years. And we give God all the glory because it's not easy for a young school like ours to make such an impact within such a short time. Our results have been so excellent over the years, and that really shows that we are consistent. It's not a case of you had it in 1 year, the following year is a bad one. No, it's never that. We've always had it good. Like I said, all glory be to God. And tremendously, we superseded the past, now in the present. Our last result is such that for any school to surpass it, it will be very difficult. A lot of our children made distinctions in all their papers. Everybody made distinction in mathematics. Almost 85% made distinction in chemistry. The same thing in the civic studies, in biology, and other subjects. In fact, we recorded 33 out of 48 distinctions. People with less than 12 aggregates in the overall result. And that's a tremendous one. And everybody had the Division 1 level, like what we used to have in those days. Everybody fell in Division 1. So I think we have really done well by the power of the living God. And we believe that the best is yet to come. We will still have the space to move up. We are not just going to be the best around here. We want to be the best in Nigeria. And I believe that in the short moment from now, we should be.
You mentioned distinctions, like this is fetched from water or plucked from a tree. Are you trying to tell us that there are some other means you could get your children to make distinctions? Or is it strictly hard work? And if it's strictly hard work, what are the extra things the school is doing?
The grace of God is vital, and that is basic. But I want to say that God has only blessed the works of our hands. And the school generally is hardworking, the teachers are very hardworking, and the students are made to be hardworking. I've always told them that you can only recollect what you learn. And that's why they say knowledge is power. What you have knowledge of is what you utilize when you really need it. And that's the way we have approached it. We make sure that our students are on their toes throughout the year, and when the exam comes, we have never been disappointed. There's no other shortcut to success than hard work, under the influence of God's grace. And that is our principle here. And it has been working for us. We make sure from the one that they resume the work. And coupled with that, we also discipline our children. If you don't discipline the children, they will not even be ready to do their job. So we make sure that discipline is at the center point of our teaching here. If your student commits any blunder, we try to rebuke such students. We don't allow any student to come here and behave in any form. And in fact, it had got to the extent that we have to quarrel with some parents over their children, over the way they have been bringing up their children. Because we know that when these children are properly brought up, it is then we can have the best out of them. And it is when we have the best out of them that we as a school can be proud of ourselves. We can be proud of our job. And then we can be proud to tell the public that we are number one. Without that, it might be very impossible. So the only shortcut to our success is hard work, blessed by God.
Basically, I believe that if a child is very good in secondary school, then in the university level, it's not going to be difficult. Have you been hearing information? What has been the profile of or the return statements of Kingsville School in other institutions, especially in the higher institutions?
You are very right to say that. Let me start from JAMB results. If our students have not been brought up, they will not be doing well in their JAMB exams. All our students, they are always getting above the cutoff points, and many of them are really high flyers. They score very good marks in their JAMB exams, which are not conducted by us too. So, which means they are really good. And the news that trickle back to this place about our students that have passed out in the last few years is that they are doing excellently well. Many of them are award winners in their school. The last exam they did in the Turkish University there, I had the information and it was found that our student was among the best in the school. Prize winners. The same thing in Balola. The same thing in many other schools that we are part of, even from foreign universities. News come to us that our students are doing very well. Not doing very well alone. They are award winners. So it means we are good. All glory be to God.
Are you affiliated with any university or any institution?
We are affiliated to some foreign universities. But more importantly, once we have the level, we can go to any university in the whole world. It's a certificate that is worldwide renowned. And we are pulling our weight in that area too. I hope we will come out the best in this result we are expecting now. In 2014, we came out the best in Abuja here. And I believe we can still build upon that and sustain it.